Hey everyone, Journeyman here and welcome back to Weston Super Mare. Today we have the Seagull Derby against Torquay United. Hey everyone, FM Journeyman here and welcome once again back to Weston Super Mare. So as I mentioned, today is the Seagull Derby. It's not official, but basically Torquay United's nickname are the Gulls, and of course we are the Seagulls. So, you have to come up with a name for these, creative name for these kind of derbies, and today it's going to be the Seagull Derby. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the fixtures since the last time you joined us. So basically there's been 3 games since the last one, and today first was a 3-1 defeat against Morecambe, the Shrimpers, at home. Disappointing display from start to finish. We had plenty of shots on goal, but didn't really tell the full story of the game itself. Morecambe pretty much dominated from start to finish, and we lost the game comfortably 3-1. However, we did bounce back, get our first win of the season, a 2-1 win against Ebbsfleet. Marco Dolce scoring what could be one of the goals of the seasons, and Weiss Wedderburn getting a goal in the 74th minute. Curtis Oban got a consolation for Ebbsfleet. Take a look at this goal. This was absolutely stunning. Hopefully the highlight will load in time and not break up this video, because there was some issue lately in recording videos. Take a look here again. Obviously this is a wonderful finish at the edge of the area. Smith played to Dolce, 1 touch, and smash. How do you like that one, son? Absolutely quality goal from the Romanian. Marco Dolce, that was his first goal of the season, and what a goal it was. Then we beat AFC Flight 2-0, goals from Kane Smith and Connor Harris, giving us the victory against AFC Flight. Had a really good season last time out, so it was good to get a victory against them. So with those 2 wins in a row, it has lifted us now to 10th in the table, as you can see. Today we take on Torquay, who have only won 1 game out of 4 so far this season. 2 defeats to speak of, one against Maidstone and Kidderminster. So it should be a pretty good game. So let's take a look at the Torquay side real quick before we move on. Alright, so who do they have recognizable? Who they have in their team? Take a look. So obviously striker-wise, Robbie McDade. Player that's very well known around this level of Football Manager. Then Brett Williams is our leading striker. He's got 2 goals in 4 games for them. 6'2" target man. Looks pretty useful player. Then they have, who else do they have that I recognise? Not a lot of players, to be honest with you. Let's go check by value. McDade, Daniel Sparks, a left winger. Apparently he's useful and handy. Looks kind of an out-and-out winger. Can't see much about him. Didn't really scout him that heavily, as you can see. But anyway, going into today's game, this is how we're going to line up. Obviously, it's going to be a very tough match. We are playing away from home. We're playing more. Torquay are one of the bigger teams in the division. I think they're still professional, if my memory serves me right. But anyway, this is how we line up for today's game. We have Adam P in goal, Kane Smith at right back with Devine, and Cadman at centre half, Maguire at left back with Sweeney, Conlon, Dolce in midfield, with Herson Alvarez, who's kind of made that position his own ahead of James Jenkins, and then Weiss Wedderburn and Josh Cook lead the line. So looking forward to today's game. As I mentioned, I have dubbed it the Seagull Derby. We'll have to see if there's kind of a derby-like atmosphere, obviously, because Weston Super Mare and Torquay, they're kind of close. I mean, my geography is really terrible, but I do believe the two cities are kind of close to each other. Alright, so here we go into today's game. Let's try and push for a positive result. Alright, early opportunity for someone. There's a foul by Maguire. Hopefully he doesn't get sent off here. Look like a bit of a rough challenge. I think he's going to get away with a warning here. Yep, just a yellow card. Good, because I was kind of nervous there. Obviously, when that's slow, I mean, it's done for a purpose. It's done for tension, and it worked, obviously. He only got a yellow card from that, but a good challenge from Dolce. Sets up the counter-attack here. Let's see if we can find anyone. We got players streaming forward, but he gives it away cheaply and leads a counter-attack now for Torquay. Williams gets beyond Devine, pulls it back to McDade. Great challenge there from Cadman. The ball's clear, but not very far. The opportunity is not quite over yet. That was a wonderful tackle there from Tom Cadman. That was like they pretty much would have scored. That was a good opportunity for Torquay to make it 1-0. Young shoots from distance, and oh my word, what a free kick that was. It looks like it caught everyone off by surprise. Luke Young getting his first goal of the season for Torquay. What a goal that was. Take a look at this one. Yeah, the ref barely moved out the way, and that ball just whipped into the top corner of the net. 1-0. What a free kick that was. Absolutely wonderful. Obviously disappointed to be 1-0 down, but you gotta hand it to him. That was a great free kick. Alright, so approaching halftime here. Still 1-0 to Torquay. Not much action to talk about. Only that one marvellous free kick from about 35 yards out. So it's been a little bit disappointing display from the boys so far. We're usually much better going forward. We normally create a couple of opportunities, but not today. We've struggled so far. I'm going to bring off Wedderburn. Going to bring on Connor Harris instead. He had a goal in the last game, so I'm hoping he can come up big for us today. Alright, here's another chance for Young, the free kick, and it's another screamer, this time from 25 yards out. That was another fabulous free kick. What is his free kick attribute stat? He's got long shots anywhere between 9 to 17. I can't see his free kick taken, unfortunately, but it must be something high, because those are two absolutely blockbuster of an efforts. This time a little bit closer, and yeah, the keeper Adam had no chance in goal to keep that one out. So now it's 2-0. We've got to start chasing this game if we want to get something out of it. Let's make a couple of changes. Let's bring off, I'm not going to be off Connellan, can't do that. Let's bring off Alves. Let's also bring Fahed on instead of Dan Sweeney. Hoping those changes will do something for us. We really got to push now if we want to go try and get something out of this game. Being 2-0 down is not ideal. Alright, so team talk, let's push forward. Gonna start screaming at the boys from the sideline, tell them to push forward. Why not? Why not go for broke? Alright, so approaching the end of the game here, looks like it's going to be a 2-0 defeat against Torquay, so not a very good display at all. We didn't create one single highlight in the entirety of the match. Maybe one last chance here, but time is running out, so I doubt anything's going to come from it. Yep, and there's the full-time whistle. Torquay wins 2-0 from two marvellous free kicks. Obviously, pretty disappointed to lose through two set pieces. Naturally, they were wonderful goals, but disappointing to say the least. So going into today's game, obviously I was hoping to get a decent result against Torquay. They were a team that were below us in the table, and with that result they catapult above us, and now we go down to 16th place in the table. Torquay move up to 11th. And yeah, that's kind of the state of things right now. As far as transfers, I am working on trying to bring some more players in, just because the squad themselves aren't really strong enough right now, especially going forward. It was a big loss losing, obviously, Southwell and Williams over the summer. The loan deals ran out. The contract expired. I tried to sign them, but they wouldn't sign for me. They wouldn't even enter negotiations, which was extremely disappointing. So we're going to have to work on maybe trying to bring in a couple more strikers just to replace likes of Reece Wedderburn, and honestly, Connor House hasn't been very good. Harvey Bradbury, in the limited game time he's had, he did okay, but he didn't really look very good in pre-season. So I'm going to have to start trying bringing in some better quality talent going forward, because otherwise we're going to struggle this season, and naturally I want to have some progression before Football Manager 18 comes out. So talk about the next fixture real quick. Let's play, let me see, we've got Aldershot next up. Then we have Kidderminster Harriers. That should be a pretty good game. Yeah, you know what? We'll play Kidderminster in just one game time after Aldershot. This one should be a pretty good game. They finished second in the Vanarama National League, and last season they were promoted from the Vanarama National League North. So they are a team on the up. They are a professional squad as well. So obviously we're still a very small club in this league. Semi-professional, not really turning over a lot of money. Having a really tough time trying to finance moves for bigger and better players. So we'll try and get creative. We'll try and keep pushing forward. And in the next episode, we're going up against Kidderminster. I hope we'll have a new signing by then. We'll have to wait and see. But thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you are enjoying the series, remember to smash the like button. And I'll see you guys in the next part. Goodbye, everyone.